Hey, welcome back, watch fans. We've got some breaking news with the Anthony Farrer timepiece gentleman story that involves sex trafficking, fake Rolex, and insurance fraud. That's right. And the Archie Luxury, aka the Pontiff, is deeply involved in this international scandal of epic proportions, as well as Pruneface and Tweety Bird with the butthole eyes, notorious boiler room, Muppet boiler room channel gray market dealer. Now, let me get to the bottom of this, my friends. Now, in our last video, I told you my nephew Kino, he's got contacts with the FBI, and they've uncovered that Anthony Farrer sold over $37 million in fake Rolex Submariners between 2020 and 2023. That's right. Unbelievable but true. Now, I'm sorry, my date might be wrong, but in a period of 2 years, he sold $37 million of fake Rolex. And this was a connection with Bruce Lee from Texas, who's got the channel on the internet, LUS, I think he calls himself. Now, Bruce Lee is a Chinese spy. He's an operative for the Chinese Communist Party, and they've been funneling money into Taiwan to their sleeper cells. That's right, the Chinese Communist Party funneling money into Taiwan for the planned invasion taking place this spring. Now, you heard it here first. Unbelievable but true. Unbelievable but true, my friends. You heard it here first. Now, they've used this money from the fake Rolex sales. So this is a three-way between Timepiece Gentleman, Pruneface, and Bruce Lee in Texas to sell $37 million in fake Rolex. Now, what you don't know, where does Archie Luxury, insurance fraud, and sex trafficking fit in? Well, it goes back to Archie. All roads lead back to Archie Luxury. All roads lead back to Archie Luxury. By the way, this is the Audemars Piguet Owl Date Moon. I think this is the best, probably the finest Audemars Piguet. 37 millimeter, the perfect size, not too big. You know, those, they get a little bit sloppy when they get 39 millimeter or more. Now, unbelievable but true, my friends. All roads lead back to Archie Luxury, who really started the online grifting YouTube channels, and the vintage Archie circa 2012 were the finest years. And then, of course, the live streaming is where he started to really amp up his grift game. Now, who joined him a few years ago was a gentleman we'll refer to by the name of the Pillsbury Doughboy with the Taliban beard, a.k.a. Bobby Google. This young gentleman from the East Coast joined Archie, became a protege of Archie. Now, Bobby Google, self-proclaimed watch expert, he impressed a lot of people in the watch game, a lot of tomato cans and a lot of crayon eaters, by basically having a his Google screen open and Googling watch info during a live stream, so that people thought he actually knew a lot. Now, sure enough, of course, he built up a store of knowledge, and I would say he's a knowledgeable guy, this Bobby Google. But what you don't know is that Archie Luxury pimped out, that's right, pimped out Bobby Google to a notorious sexual deviant. And now this deviant gave Archie some cash through some super chats, and Bobby Google got a Rolex. I think he got a GMT, that's right, for spending a weekend with this deviant. This gentleman paid Bobby Google, basically gave him a Rolex in exchange for a weekend of sodomy, And look, once Bobby Google, a.k.a. the Pillsbury Doughboy, got a taste of this, he wanted more. And sure enough, Archie pimped him out to the timepiece gentleman, a.k.a. Anthony Farrer. And when Anthony moved to the West Coast. Now, why did Anthony move to Los Angeles? Why did he move to Hollywood? Well, one of the reasons is he was connected with Will Smith. That's right. Will Smith is, of course, known to be engaging in homosexual activity, allegedly. And apparently, from what we know, is that Will Smith actually was a former client of Anthony Farrer. Sure enough, Anthony brought over Pillsbury Doughboy, and the Pillsbury Doughboy started getting pimped out cross country, international, on all the tracks. That's right. They put the Pillsbury Doughboy on the tracks, and then the Pillsbury Doughboy got picked up by the gentleman with the Tweety Bird haircut and the butthole eyes. And he's been pimping him out ever since. And that's right. If you buy a certain amount of watches from the gentleman with the butthole eyes, you will have access to the Pillsbury Doughboy, aka Bobby Google, for intimate activities. Unbelievable but true. Unbelievable but true. I mean, the disgusting things that go on in this watch game is truly, I mean, of epic proportions. Now, gentlemen, where does the insurance fraud aspect come in? I told you about the fake Rolex sales from Anthony, Bruce Lee, and Pruneface. Now, the insurance fraud, of course, we know that the Pontiff, aka Archie Luxury, allegedly had all his watches stolen coincidentally during a trip to the U.S. That's right, during a trip to the U.S. where he was meeting up with Anthony. And it's very suspicious, very, very suspicious. We know that usually, or always, he kept his watches in the bank, right? We know this, in the bank safe. We know all about that, right? As he always talked about that. And sure enough, why did the Pontiff all of a sudden decide why did he decide to put all the watches at home in a safe with the safe unlocked? Well, I believe that it was a case of insurance fraud. Again, allegedly, I can't prove this, but my nephew Kino tells me that Anthony Farrer took a trip to Australia during this time with Pruneface, and together they were in Brisbane, and they made this situation happen. Now, those watches, the missing watches, are right now in Kazakhstan. They've been resold into Kazakhstan, and those watches have long been sold. Archie got the money. And the watches are in Kazakhstan as we speak right now. Unbelievable but true. Now, by the way, I understand some of you guys have been saying that there is a gentleman in Miami who's been using a lot of my information. His name is Juan. Now, I do know about this gentleman. He's actually a well-known Puerto Rican hubcap thief. His daughter is AOC, Alessandra Ocasio-Cortez. Look, Juan came over to the Bronx in the late 70s, and him along with Benny Blanco and Carlito Brigante ran a notorious hubcap theft ring, and that is how Juan made all his money. Juan made millions of dollars, and that's how he was able to send his daughter Alessandra Ocasio-Cortez to some of our finest universities. That's right. Those hubcaps paid for everything, and they paid for his watch collection. Now, this guy's stealing all my material. Don't be a crayon eater, a window licker, or a tomato can. Everything that Juan tells you is all material stolen from me. Unbelievable but true. Unbelievable but true. That's right. This guy Juan, this guy's a tomato can. He's got those Rolex boxes stacked up behind him on his desk, those empty Rolex boxes. That, my friends, is the fruits of the hubcap thievery. That's right. Millions of dollars in hubcaps stolen in the 1980s by Juan, Carlito Brigante, and Benny Blanco, all from the Bronx, the boogie down Bronx. Unbelievable but true. Now, guys, Do me a favor, please subscribe to the channel. Leave your nasty comments, vicious, nasty, vinyl comments below. I really could use your help so I can get to 1,000 subscribers and finally monetize, so I can pay the bills. Look, these watches are not cheap. Okay, I got to pay for these things, and I need your help. That's right. I will even do watch reviews. I will even do watch reviews for $200. That's right, $200. You send the $200 by PayPal. Now, I know this is a little bit more money than Archie Luxury charges, but this is the real deal, my friends. This is the real deal. This is a celebrity watch review that you'd be getting. And make sure to click the like, subscribe button. Again, click the like, subscribe button several times. Now, you're asking, what was that? What were you asking? I don't know what you're asking. Look, I don't really care. Look, make sure you tell all your idiot friends about the channel. And happy New Year, happy 2024.